Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna talk about debugging in Pega Constellation. We all know the debugging tools are available from Pega Dev Studio, but it is not available in the end user portal of the Dev Studio. So that has been removed. So tracing and all we can do, but the live UI is something we will not be able to do for the end user portal. Even if you do by opening the cases from here, it will show as a Constellation UI only. For example, let me open this delivery request. So if you need to see the live UI for this, usually how we used to do, we take the live UI and we click on the section we used to do. But in Constellation, it will not show what UI has been referred here. Instead, it will show only the basic Constellation control, the general names like PC, Studio Container tabs. This general names only we will be able to see. So how we can find out which view has been referred in this UI? That is what I'm gonna show you today. So the first thing we are going to do is do the inspect. So after doing inspect, go to console and here type pcode dot get debugger and then for this dot should be toggle x-ray, and inside this we need to provide true. So when it is true, we will be able to see the UI enabled here. So here we see what is the UI has been, or what is the view has been used here. The view is PC create details. This is the view we are using here, and this is the property. So to see the live UI, this is the command we use here. From here you can see the view name and copy the view name or see the information of that view name, what is the view has been used here. And that view you can take and you can open from here. And you can see this. So this is how we see the view. So if you want to stop this, we can type same, instead of true, mark this as false. So that's it. It will stop the UI. Live UI will get stopped. So this is how we see the UI information. And one more thing. So since this has been enabled, you are seeing here. Let me discard this. Let me go back to the view we opened. So usually from Dev Studio or App Studio, when you open the view, this is how it looks like. You will not be able to see what is there in the view. So in order to see what is there in the view, we have to make this control as true for the debugging purpose. So let's make this px enable c11 enter as it true. Do save, then go back to this view and you can do refresh. Few information if you want to edit from you, we will be able to do that, and that is not recommended way, but still we can make few changes like removing header and all. We can do it from view, and this is one way of doing the debugging. And the third one is from Constellation. By default, whenever you are doing the search for particular role, the OOTB rules has been disabled. You will not be able to see that. In order for that to enable, you have to go to your profile, go to operator profile. Sorry, it's not in operator profile, it should be in preferences. You can go to your preferences, and from here, yeah, this diagnostics, this will be by default disabled. From Constellation, you have to check this box to see the OOTB rules in the search criteria. Even in the records explorer also, you should not be able to see if this has been disabled. This is one of the option we have to remember when we are doing the debugging, and this is one thing I thought of covering. And the tracer also, there has been some changes has been made when we do the tracing. For example, I have enabled this tracer. Let me go back and run something here. Yeah, you see, this has been, the event has been traced based on the events. So this is one of the change I have seen. The events will be put together so that for us to refer it, like if you want to see the events for the requester, we can see, and for this assignment we can see over here. So this has been grouped together to understand easily. This is one of the change I have observed in Constellation. So other than this, like mostly everything is same. And one more thing is like this is not part of the debugging. This is a general thing. Most of the icons you see in the end user portal, like the notification, my work, here, all these things can be disabled by using the App Studio configuration. That is something introduced newly. If you want to disable anything like notification or the email configuration, all these things will be by default. All these things will be available in the end user portal. If you want to disable that, we need to go to the App Studio. In App Studio, you might be seeing under the settings, there is a configurations. In the configurations you have to toggle off this. For example, let me type notification, enable email delivery failure notification. So if we don't want, we have to remove this. And we have a couple of things over here. The email one. So all these things, if you want to disable something in Pega Constellation, so we will be able to do that from the configurations. This is something I thought of conveying. And the localization, if you want to update some property, for example, we have some property has here name. If you want to update that as with a different name, like we know few of the field is having the default value like case is a OOTB one we are using across the application. Like this assignment, all these things are OOTB from Pega. If you need to update those things, like in Pega, I mean in Pega Constellation, you might see the buttons as well. So the buttons, the cancel button, submit button, all these things will be provided as OOTB. In Pega lower environments, we had a option to do the save as and we can update the button. Here it will not work. So what we have to do is we have to update the localization of the particular button. For example, if the button is submit, then we have to mark the word from submit to OK, something like that. That is something we will be able to achieve using this localization. So there is your, yeah, we can create new one. And this will not be supported for all the regions. Few it will be supported. For example, if we type uh, English United States, translate to all layers, and if you click on next, it will export the file we have in Pega, so that will have a content. So we can download that file, it will be in the zip format, do the unzip and update the particular value you want to update, and you can re-upload that value so that it will take effect. So for example, I'm downloading in JSON format. Now let me take Excel format. This is for the example I'm showing. I'll cover one more session for this. This is the Excel file. Let me open this. So a delivery service, this is application. For this application, this is the list of words we have. We can see the actual value and the translation for that. You see the field value. This is the field value. For this, we have a translation as this value. So this is where we update PYID. We have a PYID, and this all are like mostly from OOTB. If you want to update something as a OOTB, we can download this. We can update the value and make the zip again and try to import that to the same location though, so that the localization will get take effect over there. So this is one of the thing I thought of covering as part of the session. So that's all for today. I'll try to cover the one more topic on one new topic on the next session. Do subscribe or follow for more details on Constellation. If you need any topics to be covered as part of the Constellation, let me know. If you have any doubt on the session, also let me know. I'm happy to cover this. Thank you all for watching.